So we're looking at problem 26. This problem is talking about a peregrine falcon that's coming in, diving, and knocking a pigeon off its branch, and we're trying to figure out the velocity of the falcon when it collides and the force that it is colliding with. So this is actually a tricky one, but what we're kind of need to figure out is momentum. We're starting with momentum, and we're going to assume due to lack of air friction, P1 equals P final, so conservation momentum. So I have it all written out here. First thing that we are looking at, so mass of the falcon times the velocity of the falcon plus mass of the pigeon times velocity of the pigeon, initial, equals mass of the falcon multiplied by velocity of the falcon plus, again, mass of the pigeon minus times velocity of the pigeon, final. So our pigeon is sitting on a branch, so when I plug and chug the numbers in, we have the falcon is 0.48 kilograms and it's going at a speed of 45 meters per second. And we add that by 0 because pigeon's not moving. And then we set that equal to our velocity final, or V2, so that's the collision. This is a collision. Same formula, set them equal to each other to conserve momentum. So the mass of the falcon plus the mass of the pigeon is going to equal our final velocity. So we take those numbers, plug and chug, boom, look at that. 30 meters per second is the velocity at which our final velocity when the falcon hits the pigeon. Okay, next part, over here we want to know the force that was involved when it hits at... So we want to know the force that occurred when the falcon hits the pigeon and the time. It gives us time for the reaction, which is 0.015 seconds. So a couple formulas that we need to know here. Change in our momentum is going to equal force times change in time. And then we also recognize change in momentum is just P final minus P initial. So we rewrite that whole setup, so P2 minus P1 equals force times change in time. Divide by change in time because we are solving for force, and then we've got P2 minus P1 equals change in time. So P1 we are defining as the movement of the pigeon, which wasn't moving at all. So P1 we're going to knock out, and that equals 0. So it's just P2 times change in time. P2 divided by change in time. And so P2, we're looking at the mass of the falcon, multiply that by its final velocity. So that's our momentum. So mass of the pigeon times the final velocity. So we're doing 0.24 kilograms times 30 meters per second, all over 0.15 seconds, and that our next answer is 480 newtons. Cool. Science for you.